Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Friday night of No Strings Attached. My name's Graeme.
Hello, I'm Lella.
And tonight we are going to be playing Murano. This is a game from Inca and Marcus Brand. It's several years old now, but it's a good, solid game. It's unfortunately a game that we don't get to the table as much as we probably should. So I'm going to quickly go through the rules overview, and then we'll start playing. This game should probably take us about an hour, maybe just over an hour. I want to say hello to people in the chat. I see some returning people, Cora Lou and Timon, and we game together. So hello, everybody. So this is Murano, and hopefully everybody can hear me. We have a new mic set up, so hopefully this will sound better. So the point of any Euro game is going to be to score points. And the way we're going to be scoring points in this game is basically twofold. One is to be building buildings. So we have 4 different types of buildings here. They're going to be built on these islands. The other way we're going to be scoring points is at the end of the game, these character cards will have different requirements on how to score them. And we'll be collecting these throughout the game. The main point of this is going to be action selection. And that's what these things are on the outside. These are all the actions we can take. And the interesting thing with this game is the way you're going to be selecting actions. To take an action, you're going to take one of the gondolas and you're going to move it as far as you want, but it cannot pass another gondola that's already there. So, for example, let's say I want to take this action here and this gondola is already here. Basically for free, I can move any gondola I want. So I can move this one here for free. I can then move this one here, but it's going to cost me a coin. For each extra one that I move, it's going to cost me an additional coin. So you move one, it's free. You move 2, it's going to be 1 coin, and then it goes up from there. Whatever gondola is the last one you move, that's the action you're going to take. So I'm going to quickly go through the actions. Most of the actions are going to be about buying. So we have 4 different types of buildings to buy. So you'll see things like this one down here. It says a coin, you get a glass factory. 2 coins, you get a special building. Here, for 2 coins, you can take a shop. And now these shops are going to be different colors, and they're only going to shop to the matching people on the islands. 3 different colored shops, 3 different types of patrons you're going to have. And this one here is kind of interesting because you can spend 2 coins to just draw the top random one off the deck. You can spend 4 coins to look through this entire stack and pick which one you want and shuffle the stack back up. The same thing with the yellow ones here, which are palaces. The palaces have different number of crests on them, and that could come up with end of game scoring. So again, you spend 2 coins, take the top one, spend 4 coins, look through the stack, take whichever one you want and shuffle them up. You're going to have a build action. The build action here says you're going to have 3 build actions. Anything that you've previously purchased, like your greens and your reds and whatever else, you're going to have to build it through this build action. And you get 3 of them when you take this action. But they also have to be built next to roads. So you're always going to be starting off with roads and then building your buildings next to the roads. The roads are going to be built on these cobblestone parts here, and your buildings are going to be built in these dark squares here. And the buildings always have to be next to a road, and once you start a road on an island, you have to continue it. You have to continue the connection. You are going to be able to pick up people. So when you take this action, draw 3 cards off the deck, pick which one you want. And again, these are going to be end of game scoring. The first one that you get, first time you do this action, is going to cost 1 coin. To get a second card on another action, it's going to cost you 2 coins, then 3 coins, and 4 coins, etc. This one works in conjunction with your gondoliers. We start off with 5 gondoliers in front of us. There's going to be 2 more kind of in, I guess that's the...
They're in the bar.
They're in the bar waiting to be hired. To score one of these cards, you have to have a gondolier on that island, because most of these will say, like... Okay, my Italian is terrible. So, Sacca Mattia. One of these scoring cards could say if you have 3 or more of your own buildings in Sacca Mattia, you're going to score points as long as you have a gondolier on that island. So this action here says for 2 coins, I can place my gondolier on my gondola here, and that means I can score a card for this. Every card that you score has to have a matching gondolier. You don't have a gondolier, you can't score the card. So these 2 kind of go hand in hand to each other. The second action for this says for 5 coins, you can place a gondolier on any circle. So if I have 2 cards that are scoring here, I'll need to put one here and have to spend 5 coins to put another one here. That's the only way I can score 2 cards, is if I have 2 gondoliers at the island. You can get more gondoliers by this action down here. You can give up a gondolier to get 3 coins, or you can pay 3 coins to get an extra gondolier into your profile, into your spot here. This one here has to do with once you build shops on an island that you can collect money from them, and we'll get into that later. This action over here, this gives you 2 coins. If there's no actions you want to take, let's say you're completely out of coins, you can't move any gondolas, you can always pass on your turn. You pass, get a coin. But you also have to move any gondolier to the next available action spot. But you do not get to take the action. You may wonder why there's a red gondola here. There is a special building card, which allows you to move that. Otherwise, it's just like any other gondola. The other action is production action down here. One of the things you're going to be doing is building glass factories. To build glass factories, you can produce glass, so you're going to draw out of the bag based on the number of glass factories you have, and you're going to be able to sell them. You're going to be able to sell 1 color. So if you can sell 3 of 1 color, you're going to get 20 coins. And I think everything else we will just kind of cover as we go along. There's a couple more rules, but I think that's enough to get going. Basically, you're going to be buying shops to place the shops, collecting end-of-game scoring, getting your gondoliers out so you can score them, and we'll go from there. So the last time we played, I believe Lella went first. So do you want me to go first again?
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to go first again, or would you like me to go first?
I think you should go first.
Okay, I will go first. So, let's see. It seems like a cheesy move, but money is tight in this game. So I am going to move my gondola, well, a gondola, it's not my gondola. I'm going to move a gondola up to here. I get 2 coins. I shall take 2 coins.
I'm going to move here, and I'm going to start looking at these end of game scoring cards, which are extremely important.
This other deck of cards here are the special building cards. When you build one of these red buildings, you're going to, again, draw 3 cards off the top here and decide which building you want to have. Those buildings will generally give you a permanent special ability you can have. And it's going to take effect starting your next turn, and it lasts through the entire game. So again, those are another good thing that you can get.
Okay, I've selected my 1. If you can see that. I have to have these 2 types of building on that particular island. I don't want to give it away to Mr. Anderson here, so that's going to cost me 1 coin. So this gives me a little bit of an objective, so I actually can focus where I'm going to be building, which is good to get in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that is good. I'm going to go the opposite route. And I'm going to go for a special ability, because it's a special building. So the sooner I can get a special building out, the longer I'm going to be able to use it. So I will just buy, all the red ones are the same on this side, so I'll just leave that face up, but it does cost me 2 coins.
So I'm buying myself a glass factory. Not because I love glass, but because it's part of the game.
Yes, I'm going to pause here for a second. Lella is kind of predisposed to win this game. So her family is from the Veneto region, which is where Venice is. She still has family there. Her mother and father were born in the region. This game, Murano, is the area within Venice that does glassmaking. And Lella is a glassmaker. As you can see, we quite often have some of her artwork on the table here. And so I'm expecting Lella to win the game.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for jinxing me. Thanks for coming out.
Yes, someone unfortunately looked at the price for Murano. It is from 2004. 2014. I believe it is out of print right now. So it is an expensive game to purchase, which is unfortunate.
That's too bad. This is a very good game.
And it's put up by Inca and Marcus Brand. They are very prolific. They do a lot of the escape rooms. They did Rise of Queensdale a couple of years ago. They're excellent designers. I'm hoping this one will come back into production, but it was what's a Lookout game. So I'm hoping Lookout will republish it.
You should tell them why we started with 5 points.
Oh, yes. We start at 5 points and not 0, because when you generate glass through your glass factories, you have to give up 2 points per glass factory that you activate.
Think about paying for your materials.
Yeah. Well, they call it pollution.
Oh, okay. A carbon tax.
Yeah, essentially, yes. So I think I am going to... Someone is saying, don't make advanced excuses. I'm just laying out the groundwork in case I lose. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to go here and I'm going to buy a glass factory. Take that.
Alrighty. I'm going to go over here and buy myself a shop. I don't have 4 coins, so I'm just going to pay 2 and take the one off the top. Okay.
Okay, well, I have 2 buildings now. I've got these 2 buildings, so I might as well take the build action. So I'm going to go here. Unfortunately, I don't have one of these cards yet, so I don't know what island I'm going to go after. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to build the one that's in front of me. So I will turn one of these over, and I got it. So these customers are either single customers like this, so this is a red customer. There's also double customers. There's also just blank ones that have no customers on there. But I needed to get a street out so I can build my building. So I'm going to place my glass factory there, and I'm going to place my special building there. So that's my 3 build actions. I will mark this to say that it's mine, and I get 1 point for building a green tile. I'll go up here, and because I built a special building, I get to draw the 3 off this deck. Oh, the problem with this game, well, with these cards in particular, they're all good. You want to have them all, but you can only have one. So I think I am going to. So I'm going to take the assembly hall. The assembly hall affects this space down here. Normally it's I give up 1 for 3, or I can buy 1 for 3. This one says I can give up 1 for 5, and it only costs me 1 coin to bring it back. So it's a good deal. It's a good deal, and especially early on in the game, it's going to give me a way to get coins relatively quickly.
Speaking of coins, I'm going to go for the 2 because money is tight in the beginning.
Okay, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to buy my first end of game scoring. Okay, I'm going to take this one.
Did you show them?
I did not, but it cost me a coin. So that is my end of game scoring. So you can see at the top here it says where I have to have a gondolier at this island here, and then this is the requirements for my basically to score those points.
Okay, I'm going to come over here to build. So first I'm going to grab myself. Oh look, no customers. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to add my glass factory. Oops. You want to match up the cobblestones, mark my ownership, and then I'm going to put out my store, my shop, which happens to be a red shop. So I'm hoping now to get red customers on this island.
Yeah, so she wanted this person here. So she
did, but she didn't get it.
Because she built 1 green, which is 1 point, and 1 shop, or factory, I'm not sure what it is, I think it's factory, for 2 points. She get a total of 3 points.
Which are no, they're shops, right? These are shops and that's the factory?
Right. Okay, what am I going to do? Go there. That though. So I'm going to move here. A coin to get a glass factory.
So the palace and these buildings, special buildings, they don't give you. They're not ownership buildings, right?
No,
the only
not.
ones they ownership are the. Okay, I just have to
these 2 are ownership. Those 2 are not.
Okay, I'm going to come here. These cards are extremely useful. So I'm going to poise myself to build one of these buildings.
Okay, I've got 2 coins left, so I'm going to come here. And for my special action, my assembly hall, I'm going to give up 1 of my guys to get 5 coins. Don't worry, I'll be back for you later.
Dropping them off the bar.
Yeah, pick up some bread.
Okay, so come over here. Grab myself 2 coins.
So I'm going to come here. And I'm just going to buy a shop off the top, so that cost me 2. Okay.
All right. to get myself another glass factory. I don't know why I'm surprised. They all look the same.
Yeah. All the glass factories and special buildings are identical on the other side. It's only these two that are different. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come here first, and okay, so I'm going to keep this one, and since it's my special, the second one, it cost me 2 coins. If you look at the 3 cards and you don't want any of them, you can return all 3 of them, and you basically take your coins back, but your turn's over. Basically, you've done nothing on your turn.
Okay, I'm going to come over here. So I have 3 builds. I first need to take a road. This is not the color I wanted. So the adjacency would be here.
You're basically building the road, so it has to be here.
Oh, bummer. So building that, I should put my other glass factory. And then I have to grab another road.
Yep.
Wow, can we get anything but? All right, and that's it. I can't put out my other...
No, because you have 3 build actions. You do build a glass factory, which is 1 point. Okay, so I am going to do my build. I'm just going to check my cards again. So I am going to put that there, which is a nothing. I should build my glass factory there and my shop there. I'll do that and that gets me 3 points. The game is going to be over when 2 of these piles are gone. It doesn't matter which 2. If there's this stack is gone and the glass factory is gone, that's going to end the game. Whoever takes the last one can finish off their turn. Then the other player gets 1 final turn, and then the game is over. And really, the only end of game scoring is going to be your character cards.
So I'm going to go into production now. I have 2 glass factories, so I can give up 4 points and draw 2 glass beads.
And she can choose. And she could do 1. She could do both. She could do none.
This was lucky. Yeah. So I got 2 of the same color, so I can give this up for 12 coins, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. I think I'm going to go here, spend 2 coins, and just take the top one there. Okay.
So I'm going to build here. I have a spot for it. Allows me to take 3 of these cards. Let's see what juicy goods they have. That's tempting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a...
Oh, okay.
I think she's found one she likes.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the tavern card because every time I go for a character card, I pay 2 gold less for each new character card. So now this card is going to cost me 2 coins.
No, it's a building card. It's free.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, because you did your first build here.
Yeah, sorry. I got confused. So my next one will cost 2 less.
Yeah,
so it's free.
Yeah.
So no brainer. And these are all contributing to end of game scoring. So.
Yeah. Okay, so you still have two more builds. She doesn't have to build 3 times. It's 1 to 3.
Nope, so. But I need to get everything but.
Everything but red.
But red, so we'll try one more time. Oh, look at that. We got a red. Woohoo! Excellent.
See, now would be the time to
go move into my island and ruin everything for me, which he likes to do.
I was going to say, go here and pay the 4 coins and make sure you pull out a blue one here so you can place it there.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think I'm going to do that with my 1 coin. I need a way to get money. I can go there, ship here. There'd be no point for me moving it because it would cost me a coin to move it. So I pay a coin to get 2. It doesn't make much sense. I can give up another gondolier for another 5 coins. I think I might have to do that. Yeah. I shall move that one there. It's kind of getting kind of crowded in the bar with all my people. So I gave up one person, so I get 5 coins. 3, 4, 5.
Okay, well, I'm going to go here. Since this next card's going to be free.
Yeah. So again, even though she's getting a discount on these cards, but again, she can't score them unless she has one of her gondoliers on the island to score. It doesn't matter how many of these cards you have. If you do not have gondoliers on the matching islands, you can't score it.
All right, I'm going to keep this guy. So this has to do with the number of people on an island.
And the good thing with this game too is the back of the book here. It lists all the cards, all the end of game scoring are all listed here, and the special buildings are here as well. So it's really good for that. Okay, now I got some money. I need. Okay, I'm gonna go here, spend 2 coins, and just get top one off the deck.
Okay. I'm going to come over here. Can I buy multiple or just one?
No, it's just one.
Just one? Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 coins to put one of my gondoliers on this island, so that way I'll be able to score it at the end of the game.
So she can put another gondolier here, but it's going to cost her 5 points to do that.
A little more pricey.
Okay, so I'm going to move here. I'm going to build. So I'm going to take off this deck. So I can build anywhere.
Don't come to my island. I will have words. Don't come to my island.
I'm going to put this one
You're
here
lucky.
because it's useless. This one I'm going to put here. I'm going to build.
Line up the cobblestones.
Sorry. There. And place it there. So building a shop is 2 points. I'm in the lead. Woohoo! Game's end.
Okay, I'm going to come over here. And this time I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to spend 4 so I can grab the shop of my choice. So I guess it would make sense. And then you mix them up.
I wonder which shop she took. Okay, I need to look here. Okay. I'm going to go here and spend 1 for a glass shop.
I'm going to go here. Spend 2 for one of these buildings.
I'm going to go here. 2 coins.
I shall here to build. So I have to put one of these guys.
I feel like I'm falling behind in this game.
No, you're not. Here, so that's 1, 2, and I have to put another road.
No, that's the road there.
Oh, that's a road. Oh, good. Okay, good. Good.
So she has 2 points for the shop.
And now I get to grab one of these guys. Always so useful.
Yeah, the one that she got, the tavern, is probably my favorite card, my favorite building on the deck. Because it really kind of forces you to do these, and it really kind of streamlines your strategy for, I feel, that going forward. Because you want to be getting these, and these will dictate what you need to put out. So it's a good way to kind of know what path you're going down.
Okay, I'm going to use this one, or take this one. So it's, I can use red and green beads interchangeably, which is good for getting lots of coins. So that's actually not bad.
Because when you produce, you have to sell one color. So if Lella pulls out, 2 red and a blue, she can count them all as the same color. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to come here and get 2 coins.
Okay. I'm going to go over here and actually exercise this one. So I have a blue store and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue customers, so I get 4 coins.
And red. So you can pick one of your shop. So you pick an island, you pick one shop of each color that you own.
Oh, okay, right.
And then you get the coins for that. So
I get 5.
Yeah, she got 4 from the blue and 1 for the red.
That's okay.
Now, if she had 2 blue buildings here, or 2 blue shops, she can only activate one of them. So you can't double up that way, but you can sell in each different color shop once.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to move this guy to the build action. I'm going to take this one, go there. I'm going to build glass factory there. Then I'm going to build that one there. So that was my 3 builds. I built a glass factory, which is 1 point.
Okay, I'm going to go over here. So I have 2 factories. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to be able to draw out 2. Lucky again.
So she gets 12 coins from that?
12 coins, which is nice.
So I'm going to come here. I'm going to spend 2 coins. So I can put out a gondolier here.
Okay. I'm going to come over here. Wow.
She's got the fever of collecting people.
I do. I've got to collect people. Okay, I don't have any of those.
So has anybody in chat been watching any of the Essen Spiel or Spiel digital games? I've been watching it off and on. I was looking at what games are coming out, and there's quite a few that I'm looking forward to this year. My number 1 pick, I doubt anybody's interested, but I'm a big Stefan Feld fan. So he's got a new game coming out called Bonfire, and it looks like he's taking a hint from Uwe Rosenberg, because you have little strips of like a tetromino thing, but they're all just straight, and that looks really interesting to me. So that's my number 1 pick from Eschen this year.
So instead of this costing me 3,
cost you 1.
Cost me 1. And this is what I'm trying to get. So I need to get a tile with just one of these.
Okay, so I'm going to come here, and I'm going to sell on this island here. So I have 2 different shops, so I got a total of 3 coins. My shops are the ones that sell like the little trinky stuff, that you last day in Venice and coming to Murano, and you think, oh, the cousin so and so, they have a kid, don't they? We need to buy something quickly for them. You come to my shop for that.
Okay, I'm going to go here, spend 5, and add this little fellow over here, so I can score.
I have a feeling I know where Lella's end of game scoring are. I am going to... like another special building. So I think You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I'll do that. So I spend 3 because this is going to be my third person. Take 3 cards. I'll try this one. I don't know whether this one's going to get me points. No, this is the card I just picked up. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen there.
All right, I'm going to go here. I am going to spend the 4 so I could pick what I need, which was a good call because it was not on top. Okay.
So I was checking something because I do not see.
So because I have that, I'll be able to squirt that.
Sorry, I was just checking on my phone to make sure that stream is all working well. So you did that, eh? Okay, now I'm going to come down here, spend 2 coins, and buy a special building.
Okay. I'm going to come here. I'm going to do the same thing, overspend, so I can get exactly what I want. Okay, that's what I want.
Someone asked, Cora Lou asked, do you ever make game-related stuff, like glass figures or tokens to replace stuff that's in games?
I'm trying to make some meeples. I now have something called a bandsaw, which I'll be able to cut glass, because making those deep curves of a meeple is very challenging. Glass likes to cut straight, so I'm hoping actually to do that.
I can place one more, so I shall take this one, which I do not want. I'm going to place that one there.
Okay, I'm going to move over here and build as well. So grab this, kaboom. And now I'm going to place this dude. And I shall place this guy. So I placed a shop for 1 and a palace for 3, so that gives me 4 points.
Oh, I placed a palace for 3. So my special building, I picked up the hostel. So when I pick the characters here, instead of drawing 3, I get to draw 5. So it gives me
that's good.
More opportunity to pick.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
My turn. I can do this. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I will give up the 6 points and draw 3 from the bag. Yes. 2 green and a blue. I can only sell 1 color, so I shall sell the 2 green and keep that for 12.
What was here's my master plan. Let's go here.
I know where all Lella's cards are for. Go there and just spend 2 and just take a palace off the top.
Okay, I should go over here.
And while she's doing that, I got to think what I want to do.
Oh, I like these ones. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
I have a slight plan.
What's that?
So I have a slight plan.
So that cost me 2. So this one here, if I can accomplish this, I can do some pretty decent scoring.
Okay, so I am going to move here, spend 2 coins, and get a red building.
Okay, where are you? Okay, I'll pop over here, spend my last 2 coins, and put a gondolier on this island.
Interesting.
It's very interesting.
Okay.
You know, we went to Murano, but I don't remember which part.
I don't remember either. I remember we got off the gondola and
No, it was up to Traghetto.
was it?
No, we never rode.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was the little taxi boats that they have there. I don't remember. I remember we stayed on an island called Giudecca, which is the easternmost part of Venice. It's a large island right across from St. Mark's Square. And the time we were there, they were having a festival.
It was fantastic.
They actually built temporary bridges across that main canal that connected Giudecca to St. Mark's Square, and it was fantastic. The fireworks at night.
Oh, they were just stellar. These guys are world-class fireworks producers, and it was just...
And we kind of sat on Giudecca, kind of watching it on one end.
So beautiful.
And at that time, we were still in university, so we were backpacking. So Lella stayed at the hostel, but hers was run by the nuns.
Yeah, it was a convent.
The convent. And the nuns on that day would come across, they came around with escargot.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Okay, so I am going to come here. I'm going to build. So I'm going to take this one. I'll place it here.
That's my island, you know.
I know. I'm going to take this one and place that there, and then I'm going to place the special building here. It's good.
Okay, well, you're thinking, I'm going to go over here because I have no money.
Okay, so my special building that I just built is the harbor. This, when I place out the gondoliers here, to place on one of my own is only going to cost me 1. To place on someone else, it's going to be 3.
Oh, I could have used that.
Yeah.
That would save me some coin.
So, with that in mind, I shall go here. I'm going to collect from this island. So I've got a 1 black and 1 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins.
Oh, pooh. I hate to do this, but I'm going to do a pass. Oh, I'm just hurting for money right now.
So though she passed, she gets a coin, but she still
I do have to move something. You're right, you're right. I forgot. So I shall move. Well, we have a lot of traffic.
Yes, we do. So the tourists over here kind of sightseeing.
Darn tourists.
Okay. That'll actually just help me out. So I'm going to go here.
You're welcome.
And I shall spend... Look at my cards again. So I'm going to spend 3 coins. Basic gondola here.
Okay, so this guy's going to speed his way over here. And I have 7,
Yeah, we got one of each.
which is good. Okay.
Okay, this guy is going to go over here. And because of my special ability, I only pay 1 to bring one of my guys back.
That's good. All right, what am I going to do here?
Yeah, my problem is if Lella's going to be able to score with all of her gondoliers, that's going to be a lot of points.
I certainly don't have that. So. Well, I don't have that either. Well, this isn't working out well.
So if none, again, you don't have to take them. You can say, I'm going to return them and just take your money back. But then that's the only, you basically passed on your, you haven't passed on your turn, you don't get to collect a coin, you just do nothing on your turn then.
Actually, I might take advantage of this one. I just have to figure out. Oh. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay. So that cost me 3.
Okay.
So this is scoring for these particular buildings.
So I'm going to build. Place that there. Place that there. And then place that there. I scored 0 points for that.
Okay, so I'm going to come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Allows me to draw 2. And hang on.
Have to check the.
Yep. So I keep this one. I'm going to sell this guy for 5. I just have to check the last ones.
I'm going to go there. I'm going to spend another 3. Place this one here.
Okay. I'm going to come over here.
I mean, just because you have that card, you don't have to use it every round.
Can I see the book? I'm not 100% sure on this one.
And we spent a week and a half in the Venice area.
Yeah, we took our time there.
Yeah, we took our time. Wandered the back streets, visited some of the Lella's relatives. Now they live like an hour and a half outside of Venice, so it wasn't like convenient to be there. But we did spend some time with her family. But we did spend some time, like I said, on Giudecca. And I stayed. It was a all male hostel. So there it seemed to be very segregated. Like there was women's hostels and there was men's hostels. So I stayed in the men's hostel. We always found, I don't know if anybody has backpacked through Europe, we always found that the hostels for men were always nicer than the hostels for women, or even most of the time they were segregated. Even if it was one hostel building, men on that side, women on the other side. And quite often you'd get, I don't know how many times it was, I shared a room with maybe like one other guy or something like that, and Lella got like a huge dormitory with like 30 other women. So.
Yeah, it was pretty crappy. Well, women, for safety reasons, travel in larger packs, which it totally makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to move this guy here, and I'm going to buy a special building.
I don't remember what I did.
Yeah. Special building? Yes. Special building.
Yes, that makes more sense. Okay. So I'm going to do one of these things. I'm going to do that, and then so I can grab this action. So I spend 1 to move this, and then I'm going to spend 5 to put my guy here.
I think I'm going to have to do the same type of thing. I'm going to move this one here and spend a coin to move that one there. I can get 3 of these cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
That's
Interesting.
cool.
Okay, I will take this one. All those 3 cards weren't good, but I'm going to show you the people. So this is the card I just picked up. Now you're going to see a perfect island for me to put this on. Unfortunately, I can't place it there.
So I'm gonna grab 2 coins.
And Cora Lou was saying that the thanks for the interesting stories. It adds some flavor. Yeah, unfortunately, it was a long time ago that we were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, after my dad passed, we went back to Italy to just settle affairs, and we did do a jaunt one day in Venice.
Yeah.
And we spent half the time trying to find this gorgeous spiral staircase. And of course, when we finally found it, it's a maze in Venice. It's just, you get lost in a second. We found it, and it was under construction, so it was all wrapped up, so we couldn't even see it. Anyway, it's okay. I finally found it. I've been trying to find that staircase for a while. So beautiful. But the next time I go, I am going to enroll in a glass course. That is definitely a goal. I've done glass blowing before. I'm not very good at it. It's very different. This is warm glass, different techniques. But I think it would just be fascinating to learn to be in Murano.
So I got the Basilica. Just scores me 5 points right now.
That's not a bad card.
No. Oh, and another funny story about traveling in Italy in Venice. So we were staying in Lella's dad's village, small little village. No one speaks English there. My Italian was pretty rough at the time. Now I do speak French, and French and Italian are close enough that I could kind of get by. And I picked up an awful lot of Italian being in the small town because it was always the joke to get me to go order stuff. So I had to go ask for like the ashtray, go get some drinks and pastries or whatever else. But Lella speaks fluent Italian. And one day we were out with her cousins. And, I'm okay translating Italian to my head, but it's tiring to translate. So near the end of the day, I was tired. So Lella's cousin was talking to her. So Lella turns around to translate to me. Unfortunately, Lella's verse in translation is from Italian to Italian. And I just kind of looked at her, and she looked at me and said, like, why don't you understand what I'm saying to you? It's like, because you're speaking Italian to me, honey.
Yeah, it's funny. When the plane opened and I started hearing the dialect, it just went click, and my brain switched over. It's kind of cool, actually.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend a coin to put my gondolier here. Oh, Gorlu saying when they were in high school, they were considered going to art school for glass blowing.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, cool. Way cool. Okay, I'm going to go over here and pay 2 coins to grab a shop. Nope, that's not a shop. It says, of course it's that color.
Okay, I'm going to go here and build. Build there. There, and I'm going to finally put this one out. Put it here. That scores me 3 points. Okay, I'm going to go here, spend a coin for a glass shop. Okay, I'm going to go here, but I'm not going to produce any of my glass because I do have 1 blue glass bead left. So I don't want to give up any points. I have a feeling I need to make as many points as I can during the game to try and counteract Lella's end of game scoring. So I'm just going to sell the one that I had for 5 coins.
Okay, come over here to build. So take advantage of these pre-built areas. That's 1. I shall do island there. Doot. So shop gives me 2.
Yeah, and
1, so
glass
that's
is 3. You do have 1 more build left if you want to build.
I do have build left, so why don't we do that? Let's grab. Oh, look at that. That's really useful. That makes me happy.
Okay, I think I'm going to come here. This will be my 5th one, so I shall just turn it 5. And I can pick. Oh, did I do that last time? I forgot. I can pick 5 as opposed to 3. Well, I only have to pick 1, but I can choose from 5. I think that I'm going to do. Yeah. Take this one. So end of game scoring for this is that one there.
Can you show me?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Come out here. This guy's been in the Osteria way too long, so we're going to bring him out.
What do I need to do? I need to move this. No. Move this here. Activate this island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have no shops to send to blue, so I get 6 coins. 5,
Okay.
5, 6.
I have no coin. I have to pass.
Okay, now you have to move one of the gondolas. Okay, I am going to. I am move that for 1 coin, and then spend another coin to get my guy out from the bar and finally put him to work, as opposed to drinking all that coffee and the little bicchiere di vino.
It's a spritz. Proper prosecco. Let's see. Still messed up. Gosh, this sucks. I'm just gonna move this over there for a coin. I'm hurting for the money.
Okay, I'm going to move this guy here. I can spend 3 coins because of my special ability. Do that. So we've got kind of competing corners here.
Yes. So I'm gonna go here. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually going to give up all my points to draw 3. That'll be good.
Oh, nice.
It is good for the coins, but not for end
Not
of
good for
game.
end game scoring?
No,
So she pulled out 3 red, so she's going to sell the 3 red and get 20 coins.
which is excellent, but that's okay.
Okay. I need to think about what I need to do. I need... Huh. I'm going to build. There. 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 Okay.
I feel your pain. I really do. All right, I'm coming over here. I'm going to spend 5 to bring out this gentleman to put him here.
Here, selling this island again. I got all the blacks and reds, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see. Come over here for a coin. Get glass factory.
Okay, I'm going to come here. I'm going to spend 6 coins. Oof. What am I? Let's draw 5 cards.
That's where you're hiding it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, should do that one. I don't think there's enough time to do these others. Yeah, I'll just do that one.
Okay.
So that's my new end of game scoring. I don't know if that's going to be worth it or not.
Okay, so I spent 2 coins just to grab the top one. I cannot place it just yet. It's a little premature.
Okay, so I'm going to go here. I will give up 6 points. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll give up 6 points. So sell those 2 for 12.
I'm going to move over here and build. So I should build a glass shop over here. Boop. And then I shall build this shop over here. That's another boop.
Okay, so 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
That's all right. Nothing. Let's see, I have to. All right.
There.
I guess you can max out on these.
Yeah, because remember you can only
Yeah,
score
that's right.
for gondola. So I'm going to spend 2 coins just to draw the top one off the deck. little traffic jam going over in your area?
Excuse me? Trying to think what's the best move. Okay. Can you put me over there? I'm going to buy another glass factory. If only it was that easy.
The build. Bad word, bad bird, bad bird. I should build this here for 3 points.
I'm going to move that ship over here. So for 2 coins, I should grab shop.
These are getting pretty low. Okay, I'm going to spend essentially 2 coins. I'm going to spend 1 coin with that, and then spend 1 coin to move that there, and then spend 1 coin to get my guy out.
Okay, I'm going to go over there to build. So I shall build this guy here for 1.
Yeah, I think we had a bit of a network problem. YouTube popped up and said that the stream was low.
Uh-oh.
But hopefully, it looks like it's fine now. So hopefully the
So that's
the
3
video's
points.
good.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, I need to do this. So I'm going to spend 1 to place my dude here.
Okay, I'm going to come over here.
What is wrong?
What's that? I'm going to risk it again. 6 points. So down to 0.
Down to 0.
Please, please, please. Oh my God. Okay, so I can actually use red and blue, excuse me, as the same. So I got this. So I'm actually going to exchange that for 20 coins.
And unfortunately, money is only a tiebreaker at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's.
So yeah, it says that. Sorry, it says the stream status is poor, which usually means that there's a network issue. But I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, well, the game is getting close to the end. I am going to spend 1 to do that, move that up, and activate all 3 of my factories, so I lose 6 points. And draw 3 out. I shall spend put the 2 red back for 12 coins.
Okay, I'm going to come over here, spend 2 coins for the last.
So she get the last shop now. So one of the piles is done. As soon as another pile is empty, then that will signal the end of the game. And I'm wondering. I have to go for the Hail Mary. I'm going to go here. I'm going to build there. Build there. And build there. So Lella gets her final turn.
So I will build here. And that's it.
Okay, so now we do the end of game scoring. So the only scoring we're going to do is these guys. And again, for each card you have to do, you have to move one of your gondoliers onto the island to say you're going to do it. So do you want to go first with yours?
Sure. So I need to be on San Pietro Martire, which means the martyr. So there he is. And if you have at least 1 gondolier on that island, you can exchange up to 3 green beads, but I've only got 1. So I exchange that for 7 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. And then this one here, I'm also going to use this island. So it says 2 points for each of your own shops, right? This is
1,
shops?
2, 3. Yes.
Okay,
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
so that's 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
Which card is that?
It's the dude with the backpack.
I think it is both.
What do you mean?
The buildings would be these guys and these guys.
Oh, okay. So that's 6 more points.
Another 6 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And if Graeme was there, I would be able to score his too, but he doesn't have to be there. So
No.
that's it for that island. So on this one, which is Sakam Mattia, at least 3 of your shops or glass shop. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got that. So I get 10 points. So that's
So 31.
this one here. So number of patrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 to 8 patrons gives me 8 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then,
So that
oh yeah,
was-
okay, so that's 1, 2. The third one here is exactly 1 pendant. So I have exactly 1 pendant, so that's 12, or crest, sorry.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And then the last one for this is if I have at least, so 1 special building, 1 palace, 2 blue people, 1 gray person, I can spend 8 coins
Oh, nice.
for 12 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
There is a 50 plus token, I left it in the bag. Okay, now for me. I've got this one, basically the same as Lella's, but mine was St. Teresa and St. Mattia. That allowed me to exchange blue for 7. And then this one here, I'm going to do for this island. I wanted to get blues, but I think all the blues got taken early.
Yeah.
So for 3 blues, I get 4 points. So this island down here says only you have shops on this island, which I
you
do,
do.
so I have 12 points. This one here, also for this island, it says the maximum of red and blue people can be on the island is 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, so I'm at the max there. That gets me 10 points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one here, for this island here, St. Chiaro and Stefano.
Chiara.
I have at least 3, which I do. That gets me 10. So I'm at 1 point. Lella's at 12. So if this card is worth 11 or more points, my last one, only you have glass on this island, gets me 12 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tiebreaker is coins.
Oh!
I have 24 coins.
Oh my god, I've got 21. No way! No fair! Oh my gosh. Well done,
That
you.
was exceptionally tight.
Yeah.
And that is Murano. Like I said, we also have the game Murano, which is another island in Venice. It's a little more complicated. I don't like that one as much as this. But this is a fun one. I really like the idea that yes, you can get lots of these cards, but if you don't have the gondoliers on the islands to score them, you can't score. And I really like this idea of if I want to take this action, I have to move that and I have to pay a coin. So sometimes it is definitely worth it to pay the coin to move those extra gondolas. We were lucky that I think we only ever had to move a maximum of 1 because it does get expensive.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So that is it. People are saying congratulations. Thank you. It's been a hard slog. It's been a hard fight.
3 coins!
3 coins. It was definitely close.
Oh, are we going to do a spooky game next week?
I was thinking about that. Cora Lou said that she's seen Murano but hasn't played it. She's done Walking Murano. Yes, Walking Murano is a much different game. The original Murano is quite the brain burner. You have stacks of blocks that you're building.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The order you take them off is the actions you can do.
Yeah, that one's...
There's not of analysis paralysis in that, because you have to build your pyramid and you have to dismantle the pyramid in the order that you want. So it's a bit more complicated. But we were thinking, if we can, maybe do a spooky game for Halloween, because should be streaming again next Friday, which is October 30th. So I have a game in mind. It's a bit on the long side, but it is a mature rated game, and I'm not sure. I'm going to have to talk to Tom about it, because it is a mature rated game. If not, maybe we'll play. I don't know. I don't have that many spooky games that we can play 2 players, but we'll see. Anyway, so I think that's going to wrap it up. I think that it's a good game. We've played a lot of midweight Euros the last couple of weeks, which we always seem to play with 2 players. This one's pretty good at 2 players, but definitely at 4 players, there's a lot more on the board. If you notice, like, I was able to concentrate here, and Lella was able to concentrate there. In a 4-player game, you're not going to get that. So some of those cards I was able to score.
Yeah.
It is, for having the only glass factory, it got me 12 points. The likelihood that it's going to happen in a 4-player game is less. Now, we are playing on the 2-player side. On the 4-player, 3 to, I think this is 2 to 3, or is this 3 to 4? The other side, where these cards are, that's actually another island where you can place. So, Walking in Murano is more of a card game than the original Murano. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week. So hopefully you can come back next week and join us for another game on Friday night. It's always Friday night, 9 o'clock, unless something happens, but should be there. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week.